I never work for anyone. I work only for myself. I don't like to work for people. But also at the same time, everybody's trying to inject because nobody wanna work in the hospital anymore. Nobody wanna be a dentist anymore because they don't make enough money. So if tomorrow I quit, my business is worth zero. They don't teach psychology in school much. They don't teach people how to make it in life. They don't teach business, none of this. So.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Beyond the Success podcast. Before we start, I'd just like to give a very special thank you to South Bay Yacht Charters for having us on the yacht. If you're actually in Marbella and you're looking for a yacht charter, I cannot recommend enough South Bay Yacht Charters. And yeah, we are here with...
I'm Dr. Razvan.
Razvan, otherwise known as...
Very nice to have you here.
Dr. Botox too, right?
That's my nickname.
So yeah, before we get started, I'd just like to ask, a little bit about you, what you do.
Well, what I'm doing, Botox.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm an aesthetic doctor. I'm doing Botox fillers, beauty treatments, full body.
Nice. And yeah, how did you get into that from the very beginning?
Very beginning, I used to have a girlfriend who used to inject herself. And then out of a joke, I end up in a clinic also. I like the approach of the doctor. I like how he looked. I like the clinic. And at the time, I think so, I started school. And after a few years, I decided to get in the business. I invested all my money, studied, and I ended up here.
Yeah, and I guess once you finished studying, did you have your own business or, you worked for someone else? How did that happen?
Oh, no, I got in the business before I even finished school.
Really?
Yes. Before that, I never worked for anyone. I work only for myself. I don't like to work for people.
Why do you think that is? Like, how come you don't like to work for other people? Do you think that's something that's always been in your mind, or is that...
Well, when I was little, I started work, I don't know, at 15, 14, something like that. I used to work as a waiter all the time, bars, restaurants. And at 19, I left the country, moved to US. Again, I used to work only for friends.
Yeah.
From there it started. Since I moved to US, I started working only for friends. Like, I cannot have a real job. It's really hard for me because, I want to do things how I like.
Of course.
And having a real job and working for someone, it's really hard. So from there it started, and then I wanted to do my own business.
Nice. How did you start your own business? Because a lot of people, I guess, wouldn't know where to even begin. So how did you start that?
How did I start it?
Yeah.
That was really hard because you have no idea how to do things. I thought that you just need to learn how to inject. But no, besides that, you need to know how to use Instagram. I remember when I created my first Instagram account, actually my wife created for me. We weren't at the time, we just met, and she used to live in Czech Republic, and she created Instagram for me, and I'm like, I don't need this account. And then patients start to call and to text on Instagram. I'm like, okay, this works. And this is how I got on Instagram, then Facebook. You need to know how to take pictures, how to speak with patients, psychology, Google accounts, marketing. It's a lot.
Yeah. Would you say marketing was a big part of where you got to now then?
It is. Even today, marketing is a big part. Patients, they don't look anymore only for who's the best at injecting. They're looking at your life. They're looking at how you dress up. They're looking at your holidays or at everything.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lot of people in the business too, and they're always texting online, and on Instagram you see them that they're fully booked, that they have a crazy life, but you never see them buying a new car, going on a holiday.
Yeah.
So you can see the difference of people that actually, some of them make money in this business, some of them, they just make money on Instagram.
Yeah. While we're on the marketing, I was doing a little bit of research just beforehand, just to, find stuff out. This could be wrong, so correct me if it's wrong, but I read that now 17% of the market share in the Botox industry is from males. It seems that a lot more males are starting to get Botox than before.
All the time. I'm doing for males. I'm doing lots of treatments. I'm doing Botox. How the males end up here? The males end up in the business because of the wives, girlfriends.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time, they bring them in.
Yeah.
So they come with a boyfriend, they trick him somehow, come on, have a seat, do your Botox, and then they actually like it.
Yeah.
Like, one of my best friends, it took me 5 years to make him get some Botox. And finally he decided to do it. He loves me.
Yeah.
Because he looks so much younger, and they don't get it. Everybody thinks that we just make big lips and this and that. No, we're actually helping people too.
We've seen some of the before and afters.
They're crazy. It must give people more confidence. Like, seriously, you look at the photos from before and after, like George was about to say, and it's like...
This is what I'm saying, psychology. So this is... most men are really stupid. They don't understand that they're women she want to spend money on herself. She want to do something for herself. She want to be happier. That's why she comes to the clinic.
Yeah.
So when a patient walks in, I'm trying to understand why this patient walked in, why they coming to see me, why they changing the doctor, if they're new patients. And then I decide if I go on with the treatment that they ask for, or they just want to spend some money. And then I'm trying to do something that is not so visible and just to make them happy.
Nice.
Yeah. And this is really important for the woman, as a woman, and the man, they don't get it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stereotypes as well around this sort of stuff. As you say, like a lot of men don't get it. What would you say are some of the biggest stereotypes in this industry?
No,
It's a difficult question.
yeah, it's a difficult question. We have lots of men also that they don't allow their women to do it. I actually had a woman in the clinic calling the husband, asking him if he can inject her lips. He agreed. She done it. She came back for a top up. He said, "No, you cannot do it anymore."
Oh, wow.
That's, wow.
And I'm like, "I just need a correction." And she's like, "I'm sorry, I need to call the husband." She called
Really?
the husband said no. She said, "I'm sorry, but I need to leave." And she left.
Wow, that's...
Yeah. So you have this man, I think so these are the jealous men that they don't believe in themselves. So they don't like to have a good looking woman next to them.
Okay.
They're like the stupid woman who stays at home and she doesn't take care of herself. But yeah, they're looking for beautiful women all the time outside of the house. And then you have the men that they actually come with the women. Even here in Marbella, I have one of my nicest patients. He always comes with a girl. They're driving like 3 hours to come to see me, and he's paying for her, and he's always happy to bring her in the clinic to have some treatments done. So as a man, I think so you should be happy that you have a beautiful, smart woman next to you and somebody to help you out, because this improves on your daily life also.
Yeah. And I was reading, I wondered if there's been any more difficulties. When did you first start out of interest?
8 years ago.
8 years, because I've read that isn't it getting more regulated, like the industry? So
yes, it's getting more regulated in each country because till now it was a mess. They didn't even have a law for this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So each country in Europe have different laws. In which some countries everyone was able to inject. Even in UK now they're changing the law slowly because the business is going down a little bit because everybody started injected in the UK. But slowly, hopefully they're changing the law and everything is getting better. It's not a job only that doctors can do, but I think so with the right education, like if you study 1-2 years, anyone is able to do it. In Romanian example, you need to study 12 years to be able to do
12
years.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a lot of dedication.
So it makes no sense.
No.
And then you cross the border in another country, in Poland example, everybody was able to inject.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's a mess in this world. But they're trying to regulate it all over. But also at the same time, everybody's trying to inject because nobody wanna work in the hospital anymore. Nobody wanna be a dentist anymore because they don't make enough money. Everybody's trying to get in this business for the money. This is really, I hate this part of the game.
It makes sense.
You got to do it for the love of it as well. Like you don't want to do something you don't like. Like if they're just going in it for the money, a lot of the time it won't work out because they're not passionate about it.
Exactly, and they do it only weekends, so it makes some extra money.
That's not.
Leading on from that, I have a question. So you have multiple businesses now around the world, right? So what was that a factor of why you decided to open in X country or X city, or why was the reason you chose the places you did?
Well, I'm always getting bored. I have a million businesses. And I kind of regret. I knew I was going to end up here doing this. Everybody told me that I start too many businesses at the same time and then you collapse at one point. So I recommend everyone to concentrate on one business, and when you make it work and the business brings money in, you can concentrate on the next one. But all the time something can go wrong. Like my first business, I opened the clinic in Romania, everything went perfect. At one point, everything collapsed. I got left without a doctor.
Really?
And then at the same time, I opened the clinic in Marbella. So it was a bit of a mess, taking care of two places. Also, people, they see these businesses, but they don't understand that every time something goes wrong, I need to pay from my pocket. The rent, the workers, taxes, everything. So this is the hard part. Then I open online businesses also. I have a platform where we're selling videos, a subscription. Now I open an app. It's a medical passport. So patients, they can see their treatments, who done them, which product, again, to try to get it more regulated.
Yeah.
So you know who's your doctor or nurse or whoever injected you and which product they used. And when you had it done, and the aftercare and everything in an app, booking system, still working on it. This is the last project that I work on. And to concentrate more on this project, I try to stop the other ones one by one, start to fire some people so I can have more time to concentrate on one business. Because if I concentrate on all at the same time, nothing works.
Yeah.
And how many clinics have you got? Like I've seen in your bio, you've got quite a few clinics, right?
I got a few clinics, yeah. Cannot really tell. It's still opening, but yeah, I kind of regret, like I said, opening them because the main problem is nobody want to see my doctors.
Okay.
Everybody want to come to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the hard part, and I'm always trying to push all these patients to my doctors, and it is really hard.
Yeah. But the thing you've done there is you've created a personal brand, like a really good personal brand. So like so I guess it's an advantage and a disadvantage, right? Because now you're getting lots of business because people want to see you and they're buying into you. But now it's like, wait, like my team is just as good as I am, and my team, you know, they work.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So this is what I was speaking 2 days ago with someone, and they said, "Oh my God, you got to this level." I'm like, "Yes, I invested lots of money into this, but everything is in myself invested.
Yeah.
So if tomorrow I quit, my business is worth zero.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because everything, the business is me.
Yeah.
So that's why I start to open the online platform and the app, so I can make extra money even if I stay at home.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, like I said, if I get out, my business is worth zero money.
Yeah. Would you say if you were to go right back from the start then, where you were starting, what would you do differently?
What I will do differently, I will open a platform or a website where I can sell products to doctors. So it's much easier. I can sit in bed all day long and sell products, and money are coming in. And then at the same time, I want to go to the clinic not for the money. I want to go to the clinic just to relax and to enjoy it, and not to know that I need to make money to pay the bills and everything else.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
And you did say earlier, well, just for context, we had to start the podcast again because it was raining outside. So we found out earlier that your wife or girlfriend, right? Wife started your Instagram account. So what kind of content did you see that started to get engagement and started to get your following up in the first place?
So in the first place, I was taking pictures by myself. I had no idea how to take pictures. And then I was sending the pictures to her, and then she was preparing the pictures and she was posting for me because I had no idea how to use Instagram. This was good at the time, this content, but at the moment it doesn't work anymore, like posting pictures. So at the moment you need to speak in front of the camera, you need to explain the patients about the treatments. They also need to see your life, like that you are actually making money out of this business. You're not just on Instagram a fully booked person and rich person, and then in real life you never took a holiday. So you need to show a part of your life also into this business, so patients, they can see it and they love it.
Okay.
Yeah. And so now you say, like, obviously you can't post photos anymore. So what you're doing is you're posting videos and explaining exactly what you're doing to the clients. Is that what you're doing?
We're trying to make lots of content, speak with the patients, explain them about the products, about everything. For me, it's easy because I don't do much content like about the clinic because I've been on the market for many years. So I don't even know from where my patients are coming. It's hard when you need to do content and invest lots of money into Google and Instagram and everywhere.
Of course.
At the moment, I invest zero money into this. So it's really easy, but when you start to invest, it costs you a lot.
But it's worth it, right? Like investing.
It's worth it, but it's the hardest part to stay in the clinic all day and make videos. Sometimes you take one day just to go in the clinic and just to record. You're almost being like a content creator at the same time. Exactly. And after you finish with your videos, you need to send them to your assistant, and she needs to prepare everything. Then she needs to post them. So actually, I want to tell you this also. Behind me, there are like so many people working, but nobody knows about them. Nobody sees them. I have only one person who does only Instagram, another one who does Google, another one who makes the appointments, another one who does something else. So there are lots of people. You need a big team to take care of everything because you cannot do it. At the beginning it was easier, but at the moment, no.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
And we actually spoke to Andrea, obviously you know her very well. And she said the exact same thing. She said you can't grow by doing everything by yourself. So like obviously when you're starting off, you can grow, you're growing a little bit. And then once you want to get bigger, you have to employ people that are better than you in certain areas, right? So
yes, you're right. And here it's a mistake that people make. They don't want to invest money.
Yeah.
I have lots of doctors too coming to me and they don't want to study. Like they study once and they want to go with the same techniques forever.
Yeah.
The more you invest, the more money you make.
Yeah.
This is what people don't understand. They just want to make the money, but they don't want to invest the money. They call in for a training. I give them the price. They're like, no, it's too expensive. I'm like, yes, you invest 5K today, but in the next few days you make the money back. And they don't understand this. They're scared to invest the money.
Yeah. And I guess as a business owner, you pretty much have to invest money to grow.
You always need to invest money. You always need to take risks. Like I said, I open a clinic, it's not working. We close it down. I open another business online. I open a platform. There was a business, I opened the platform, pay 6K, didn't like it, lost everything. Open another one, found another guy. So you always lose. But you need to risk all the time. You lose, you win. Yeah. This is life.
Yeah. I have a question. Like, it seems that the market is going up, right, for Botox. Yes. It seems to be growing. I know you said about you wish you didn't expand as much, but do you have any plans for expansion, or do you have any plans in the future to try and tap into more of the market share?
So now I'm concentrating the most on my app. I think so. This app, it should make more than enough money for myself.
Yeah.
And I still want to inject. I never want to stop.
Yeah.
I train a lot. I like to do trainings around the world. Like next time I'm going to Azerbaijan. From there they call me to go in Mongolia.
Okay.
So I like to go different countries, different parts of the world. I don't know, weird countries, whatever they call me, I'm going. I like to do this more. I stop now training beginners because it's too much for me. I cannot deal with it anymore. I used to do 5 days training with 5 students. So it was
intense.
Yeah, intense. It's over now. So now I'm doing master classes a lot. I want to stay there with the master classes, travel, and work a little bit, but not much. 2 days a week is maximum. I don't try to work more than that. Yeah. And do the online part. Yeah. Trying to have a baby, to relax a little bit, have a home life too. If not, I'm going to divorce soon. Yeah, because I travel every single week. Like I'm always away. Yeah. Sometimes with the wife, sometimes alone. It's not fun. Everybody thinks it's the best life you can have to travel all the time. It's not. You always have your stuff in bags. You never know when you wake up in the middle of the night which side is the toilet, right or left.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And your 2 little cats, you told me off camera as well. Yeah,
we have 2 little cats, and thanks to my wife, she spends more time at home with them. I'm not home much, but yeah, it's really sad for the cats, and we're trying to bring them now to Marbella and have them here and spend more time here and try to enjoy life a bit. Yeah, well, I guess it all boils down to if you work hard in the beginning, then you have the privilege of, in the future, being able to, sit back a little bit and enjoy. Yes, you need that, but you always need to work. You cannot stop working. Yeah. The problem is becoming like you don't even work for money anymore. You work for just to get somewhere. You don't even know, just to build something. Yeah. It's not anymore for money. Like you cannot stop. And this is, you can call it even a sickness because I said I want to get in the Spanish life here, like mañana, like I don't care. I don't know how to get into that. Like I like to do everything on time, do it fast, and fix everything when it needs to be fixed. Not like Spanish people that they just relax and enjoy. I love it, and I don't know how to get into that. I wish I can be like that. I'm the same. Honestly,
I'm like on point, on time all the time. And then when I've got when obviously we've spoken to obviously some Spanish people, and then there's no rush, and it's it drives me insane because I'm like, oh my goodness,
they don't care about anything. So I love it. If I can get into that, oh my god, I love it.
yeah. And I think I want to ask you, as sort of quite an important question, would be if you were to try and inspire the younger generation and say something to them to follow your footsteps, or to maybe even do something better than what you did, what would you tell them?
Well, first of all, they need to start when they're young to work. Because most people at 20 to 30s, they enjoy life too much. Yeah. And then at 30s, they wake up, they have a girlfriend, that maybe they even have kids, and then they have no job. And they start to work at 30, which is really late. You need to start as soon as you can. Yeah. And then by 30, you need to have something built. Yeah. That's one thing. Anything can be done if you want. But most people, they don't want.
Yeah, you have to
They're
really
just
want it.
crying
Yeah.
for success. They don't see from where you started. They just see where you got.
Yeah.
And everybody want to start from the top.
Yeah.
Like I hire doctors and everybody want to start from the top. Like they don't understand that they need to build their way up.
Yeah.
They don't get it. So you need to start from the bottom and build your way up. It can take years, but it works. And people are lazy. They always need to have somebody behind them to push them.
Yeah.
I love to do this. I love to drive nuts my students.
Yeah.
Some of them, they made it. They got what I wanted. Some of them, no. They gave up. I hate when I see my students, they giving up.
Yeah.
But just they're not made for this. And I never forgot what one friend told me. We need to have these people that they're working every single day, because without them, you cannot be who you are.
Yeah.
Of course.
So some people, they will always stay at the same level. You cannot get them higher. They always need to be there and to work their ass off every day.
Yeah, yeah. I guess there's some people that are just built for it, like to begin with. And then there's some people that maybe aren't, or maybe they kind of change. You know, there's people that might not think they're for, you know, being a business owner or building up to it. And then they change. But there's some people,
They're scared. Most people, they're scared. They're scared to take the risk. And like I said, when you have a wife, when you have kids, they don't want to risk anything. They better have the 9-to-5 job and have a monthly salary.
That's the problem.
Nobody
really,
want to risk it. And if you don't risk in life, you're not getting anywhere. Like I said before, if you don't do something different, nothing will change in your life. If you do the same thing every day, you're going to have the same boring life.
Yeah. And I don't know if you believe the same as me, Razvan, but I always believe that anybody can do it if you have the right mindset. I feel like mindset is the biggest thing, right?
Exactly. You need to attract whatever you want to, concentrate on one thing, go for one thing. When you succeed in there, you can concentrate on something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Life is easy. People just complicate it so much. I don't know. Everybody's crying that they cannot do it. It's easy. You can do it.
Yeah.
But instead of concentrating on that, they're concentrating and they're telling me, oh my God, you know, that person, he made so much money, you know, that person, you know, that person. I'm like, okay, all this person, they made it in life.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why don't you want to be that person so other people speak about you?
Yeah.
You're sitting here, you know everything about all these rich people, but
you're not doing it.
It doesn't help you with anything.
No.
Like your free time, you're concentrating on these people. Like I don't care about anyone around me, about anyone. I'm happy for them. They made it. I respect them, but I don't care about them. I care about myself. I'm trying to get to that level, so I concentrate on my life.
Yeah.
Well, I think you could be a motivational speaker. I think you should set up a one of your own podcasts, you know, motivating people.
I'm trying to help my students. This is the most important part for me because, like I said, everybody's getting to this. They don't have support. It drives me nuts. The other day, my student told me that the husband doesn't support her at all, the family, the mother. So I hate this. Like I'm trying to support them. I'm trying to push them. Like you're good for it. Don't stop. Go for it.
Yeah.
Like if you invest so much money and time and everything, like go for it.
Yeah, that's what people need. We can tell that how passionate you are about wanting other people to also succeed, and that's what people want. They need a teacher that is actually passionate about it.
Yeah, I was even thinking the other day to open an app, and you choose which messages you want to get through the app, and every morning to get like a message to say, "Good morning, everything is okay. Go out, have a nice day, enjoy it." Later on in the day to receive another message. So to receive every few times a day somebody to tell you that you can do it, that you're amazing, you can succeed. Yeah, don't stop.
That's really quite a good idea as well.
You need someone like this. Psychology is the most important part for me in this life, in the business, everywhere. And this is another thing that I hate in life. They don't teach psychology in school much. They don't teach people how to make it in life. They don't teach business, none of this. So most of my patients and most people, everybody, they're sad. They're sad, they don't believe in themselves, and that's why they don't succeed.
Yeah.
Because nobody believes in themselves.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else believes in you.
Exactly.
So, first you need to start to believe. Like I said, I have patients that, let's say they're not ugly, but they're not so pretty. And they believe in themselves so much, and they walk in they're like the superstars.
But confidence is probably one of the most important things, right?
And then you have the beautiful ones, and they always think they're ugly. Because they don't believe in themselves, and they're always trying to get more fillers, more Botox, and I'm trying to explain them. I had girls that they were 19 years old, I remember, and I told this girl, I remember, I'm like, you're so beautiful, you don't need anything. She asked me at 19, she's like, what should I do to my face? I'm like, nothing, you're so beautiful. She turned red, she looked at me, she couldn't believe it. I realized that nobody ever told her something like this. She left, she never came back in the clinic. I was so happy that she never came back.
Well, that's actually a really good message, because you know, I'm sure that there are people doing Botox out there in the world that they'll do it to anybody, even if they know they don't need it because it's money, right?
Oh, yeah.
You said earlier
It's
that
money.
that's one of your biggest pet peeves is people just doing it for the money.
Money.
So hearing somebody that will say to somebody, you don't need it, is quite refreshing, and I'm sure people would like to hear that. I guess it makes you look more credible because you're not telling everybody, yeah, come and get it.
Yeah, I know that helps a lot because again, in each business you can make fast money, especially my business, and then you go down.
Yeah.
Or you can make a normal amount of money and you stay in the business forever.
Yeah.
So it depends what you choose. Patients, they know, they see if you're trying to rip them off. You make the money today, but on long term, no, and you cannot survive. This is in each business. It's easy to open a business, but it's hard to survive.
Yeah.
Maintain it. Yeah.
Like here too, it was so easy to open the clinic. No problem, I open it. But okay, now I need to bring the patients in. Now I need to maintain it. So this is the hard part to survive.
Yeah.
You can get rich really easy, but then you need to stay there too.
Yeah.
It's really easy to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we see a lot of businesses, that they are like trying to get the quick money now. Like they're trying to put the prices up, get money now, try and kind of scam people a little bit. But then in the future, you already know that's going to, you know, come back to them. That's not going to be good for them because they're making a bit of money now, but in the future, people aren't going to trust them and they're going to think, hold on a minute, these guys are just doing it for the money. Like
it happens. This happened with Saint-Tropez, an example, when it was booming and then the prices keep raising.
Yeah.
And then everything went down because people stopped going. Then it happened with Mykonos. Again, everybody started going to Mykonos, but then it got so expensive that everybody said, you know what, no point to go here anymore.
Yeah.
So they didn't know how to maintain the business to keep it at the same level. So they have people going there all the time.
Yeah.
So this is in every business is like this.
Yeah. Well, nice. I think this might be a nice area to sort of say thank you very much.
When you
for
open a
speaking.
business, you need to know when you get in, you need to know when you're going to get out. You need to have a plan for everything. This is another thing that people don't do. They open the business, but they never know when they're going to get out. So if you just stay in the business and you keep going on, at one point it's not going to work anymore. So make a plan, 5 years plan, you get in, put the business all the way up. When it's in the top, you sell it, you get out.
Okay.
So you have a timeline to do the...
Always you need to know when to get out of the business. Because at one point it can go down, you lose everything and that's it.
Yeah. Smart.
And you can do any business you want in the world, anything, doesn't matter. You just see what you like, go on it, or see what makes money and that's it.
Yeah. Amazing. Well, thank you very much for speaking. It's been really, really good to talk. And I'm sure a lot of people,
nice to meet you too, Razvan.
I'm sure a lot of people are going to really, you know, take some good advice.
Good luck with everything, guys.
That was really good.
You can do it.
You can do it. And just before we go, I'd like to just say another big thank you to South Bay Yacht Charters for having us. And again, if you're in Marbella, get yourself down to South Bay Yacht Charters.
Yeah, you look a bit like an angel actually. With the light shining down.
The sun is better.
This just shows, you come to South Bay Yacht Charters and it's you turn into an angel. But no, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.